Hey guys, this is Crap Hunter, and welcome to another channel update. I apologise if how I sound and how I communicate is slightly offy, is mainly because of a concussion I received yesterday. So, yeah, yesterday I was spending some time with the family, and unfortunately, whilst visiting an old 17th century designed house, being 6'2" does have its disadvantages when you at the top of your head goes straight into a stone mixed with a bit of wood door style. I don't know what the hell it's called, but basically my head went straight into that with some force, as apparently everyone heard the crack sound. I mean, I'm alright. I went to A&E a few hours later when it really started to hurt, and I was told nothing serious has occurred, which is a miracle. But obviously I'm been told to take it easy, so I'm going to take it easy with this update. So, anyway, enough about that thing. More importantly, news. The stream. Yes, I did a stream last Saturday, and I very much enjoyed it. It was a very awesome experience. It was rather fun and hilarious, especially in the first game where I one-shotted high health vehicles in shotgun mode with an S51. I think that was rather hilarious. But anyhow, so, yes, I've basically, it was a lot of fun, and very much looking forward to doing it again. Thank you very much, Nimbus and Japs off the Priest of Bololol, for joining me, and thank you all to everyone who watched it. I did make a couple of videos up in advance, and there were a few people there, so major appreciations to everyone who watched that. And definitely looking forward to doing it again at some point. Not sure when and how, but I'm definitely going to do it again. And maybe I might try some games that I normally don't record, just so that way you guys can see another side to me, which is kind of nice. So thank you to everyone who watched it, and if you missed it, don't worry, I'm certain I'm going to try and do something whereupon it'll be, as soon as I have the upload, I'll probably make it so I can be like, right, recording, you know, and do streaming today and all that jazz. So, and I'll also put a link in the description of this video as well, if I can remember, to Twitch channel, so you can see my Twitch channel, and if you want to comment on it, I think you have to sign up. But don't worry, it's not Google, it's not going to make you do anything, it's just literally if you want to make an account and stuff like that, and I don't know, if you ever want to do a streaming of your own someday, awesome. But anyhow, so, just having a cup of coffee there, apologies. So yeah, that's the stream info done. Going on to the next bit of news, which is Grand Theft Auto. Yes, Grand Theft Auto, a game of which I absolutely adore, and still adore, despite being pissed off on multiple occasions due to their bastard delays. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming to PC, and at the time of this recording, it is about less than a week away. My friends have already received a preload thing for it, which basically, if you don't know what that is basically where the game allows you to install a number of files which aren't, you know, which are part of the game, but it doesn't allow you to install the crucial files, and then on the launch date it will then give you the necessary files in which you are able to play the video game. It's already coming up to 60 gigabytes of information. I mean, holy crap. It better be a good game for 60 gigabytes. So anyway, we're all kind of debating as to what to do, how to do things, and I'm looking forward to making my own thing, and naturally I am going to be doing something video-wise about it, as it's my absolute favourite game of all time. Like, even though I've only played it on the consoles, I adore it. It's my absolute dream to play that game on PC, and the trailers, oh, for fuck's sake, the trailers! Ow. Okay, don't laugh. Ow. The trailers are so sexy. Oh. So anyway, I'm very much looking forward to playing that game, and very much looking forward to showing you the game as well, because I really want to do something with it, and I really enjoy it, and I will definitely stream it at some point. Because who doesn't want to stream GTA 5? It's awesome. I think they've already done it on some bits, but only on consoles, so PC Master Race. Anyway, finally, War Thunder. Yes, that little bit of videos that I used to do. Well, I don't do them anymore. If you haven't heard, I have quit doing War Thunder because I just can't take it anymore. It's an absolute piss take. Admittedly, when I first recorded the video to say I was done, that was when the decision that War Thunder had done was going to make to remove arcade battles from realistic battles mode had yet to be done. So I made it very much rage. And so having heard that that Gaijin had actually gone back on their word and said, actually no, we'll keep realistic battles the way they were. It's not so much of a rage-induced quit as just more of a right. Okay, I can see that this game is just going to keep making really bad decisions, because it is. It's like, at first it was a great concept, the ability to play vehicles and aircraft in the same game. Well, the concept was there. They had yet to invent it. And like when I first played it, it was awesome. The tearings were fun. Some of the aircraft was a bit of a lair, but it was all right nonetheless. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of I could engage with it. It was a lot of fun, and I thought I was going to be able to enjoy it for a long period of time, like World of Tanks. But then Gaijin made a number of bad decisions, and over the course of time, they've just every decision that was horrifically bad. Like for example, the battle rating system. Then they incorporated bullshit with the nerfing of certain vehicles, the certain historical vehicles that Russia clearly says are historically accurate, whatever bullshit that they say. Like, for example, the M82 R185, the one that kills its own pilots. Yeah, now that thing can dive on a German Bf-109, or outdive a Bf-109, and, rip them apart, and it can, dogfight as well, because, it's Russian. Stupid shit like that. And I know it sounds a bit like a bias rant, but there are points to it, like certain historical vehicles, not just Russia, of course, other vehicles as well, but a fair amount of them are Russian, just don't historically perform with what they've done, what they were historically designed to do. And just bad game decisions, like when they removed the 2 times. At first I was intrigued and perhaps, hopeful, but then I realised that they weren't actually helping at all. Instead, it was just, hey, look, we no longer have to give you more for you're no longer having to work, we're no longer receiving a big reward because of a ×2. Instead, it's just, you have to keep playing in order to receive the same amount. If you were playing ×2, only you have to play probably 5 games more, depending on how shit your teams are. And it's just loads of really bad things, which over the course of time just slowly but surely kills my love and kills the ability for me to to justify these. Because whenever a video game company makes a bad decision, I always try and look at it from well, okay, they've made a bad call here, but there's also this. But now Gaijin have run out of quotas, and I'm like, you know what, I'm done. So anyway, referring back to the original point, apologies, just having a cup of coffee there. Referring back to the original point is that now that I've completely quit on War Thunder, there is now a bit of a gap for the Thursday slot. Now, obviously, I do intend on filling that gap with something. As to what, I don't know. I've kind of thought of doing something like a random day Thursday. So, random game Thursday. I had sort of preliminary thoughts onto whether that could be a thing. Or perhaps I could have a thing where I choose a random game, and then we do a little bit of a completing Let's Play, and then on another day, or like once that particular video game is done, or once that particular course of video gameness is done, then we choose another game where I talk about things, and I just, a Thursday's generally a, hey, let's give it a whirl. I'm only just thinking about this at this moment that I'm speaking, I'm not too sure what to go with, but either way, there is things to be decided. I mean, if you guys are at all, fancying asking a question on that something, by all means make a suggestion as to what video game you might like to see, or if you have a recommendation for a relatively cheap and enjoyable game if I have yet to get it, or if I've already got it, then I'll happily say I'll give it a whirl, see if I can outdo it. If not, if I don't have it, then, if it's nice and cheap enough, because, I don't want to fork out so much for it, then maybe, I could make something, you never know. But anyhow, so yeah, that's the news for today. I apologise if I sound somewhat delirious, but there are points where as I'm talking my head just starts to cave in a little, but it's alright. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this rather drabble of normal channel info. If you like this kind of content, do let me know in the comment section down below, on the like button, and of course to the subscription button as well. If you'd like to click on that, you receive even more of my awesome, somewhat professional content. And the fun machine, which is still going, by the way, if you're ever wondering. She's still going. She's not suicidal at the moment because of all the comments and everything, but you never know. do let me know in that regard. And if you are, of course, a YouTuber, a player of any of the video games that I do, most of which is World of Tanks, Total War, and at the moment, not too sure, but I used to do War Thunder. I don't know if I'll ever go back to it, but you never know. If they decide to revert all the shitty decisions that they've made, maybe. But either way, so thank you very much for watching this, guys. This is Crap Hunter, signing out. Have a good day, everyone.